You must have seen this picture before, right? In my hometown, Donggang, there's tradition. It doesn't matter if you come back home for Chinese New Year or not. But for Donggang Invang, you must come back.
It's easy to tell that Donggang Invang is pretty important. However, last year, during the pandemic, Donggang locals started arguing whether to hold this event or not. This raised our curiosity. Is this once every 3-year event still important for Donggang people?
This question leads to the topic of our project, and now we'd like to present it to you. Today, our topic is
We're in the same boat.
Now, we were going to introduce our project step by step. Our motivation leads to our purposes. We want to understand what makes Donggang Invang so important. And we are curious about whether Donggang Invang is still that important for Donggang people.
Also, we want to know how foreigners see this event. Besides, we try to help it pass down and promote. Thus, to reach our purposes, we've designed 4 research questions. Now, let's move on to relevance to our courses.
To complete our presentation, the professional English courses such as Project Study and Presentation English are essential. These courses equip us with the abilities to develop the topic and study. What else?
History and civics. In history, we understood that one can never forget who you are and where you came from. As for civics, civic literacy plays an important role in our presentation. Growing up in a multicultural society like Taiwan, we know the importance of respecting multicultural.
Based on the knowledge and skills we learned, we applied 3 methods, which are document analysis, questionnaire, and interview. Now, let's go on to the meaning of Donggang Invang. Wangye culture is a long-lasting folk belief. During the Qing dynasty, Donggang area attracted a large number of migrants. Feeling homesick and in fear of catching epidemic disease, these migrants relied on the blessing of the plague god, Wen Wangye. Since then, Wen Wangye became a local folk belief. Invang means the imitation of Wangye. Every 2 years, the heaven will send 5 Wangye down to Donggang to carry away evil spirits and plagues by a boat. And then, at the end of the night, they bring it to the ground to send it back to the heaven.
The rite of the ceremony includes 13 sub-rites, and we think the most interesting part is the invitation of Wangye. Only 1 or 2 members of Donglong Temple know the surname of the Wangye that year, and 7 Jiaotou have to wait until the Wangye come to their body and write down its surname. After the correct surname is written, you can see all the community cheering.
Right. It's incredible to see the whole community coming together to prepare for one thing. Donggang Invang is not only the core event of religion and culture, it also boosts tourism. Most importantly, it unites the whole community and gives Donggang people a reason to come back home.
Since Donggang Invang is so important, we made a questionnaire with 3 dimensions to understand Donggang's people's attitude toward this event. There are 100 Donggang people participated in our survey. Now, let's take a look at the first dimension, identification. Donggang people's positive response rate in total reaches 67.9%. Then, if we categorize Donggang people into 4 groups by age, you can see that the rate of age 15 to 25 is the lowest.
Let's move on to the part of affection. The positive response rate in total reaches 71.6%. And you can see that the rate of age 15 to 25 is still the lowest, which is only 62.6%. Lastly, in the part of participation, Donggang people's rate reaches 53.7%. However, what makes us surprised is the rate of age 15 to 25 is 61.9%, which is the highest. Thus, we've asked some of the participants in age 15 to 25. They told us that's because young people do not need to work, so they have more time to participate in this event. However, they participate in this event just for fun. The lack of understanding Donggang Invang's deeper meaning makes it hard for them to gain a sense of belonging.
After analyzing the locals' attitude towards Donggang Invang, how about foreign tourists? we interviewed 8 foreigners last year. Now, let my partners share the ideas with you.
Tina, one of our interviewees, told us that東港迎王was surely the most unique ceremony that she had ever experienced in Taiwan. However, a couple from France let us know that information about東港迎王is difficult to find on the internet.
In fact, we found that東港迎王provides limited language support for foreigners. Clearly, websites and Facebook about東港迎王are lack of English version for foreigners to gain further information.
Besides, the procedures and meanings of every activity in東港迎王are not transparent enough. 5 college exchange students told us that they knew nothing about東港迎王, like when the boat will be burned and what are their tiring rituals. They totally had no ideas.
We noticed that this religious activity exists a noteworthy problem, inheritance and continuation. We came up with an action plan. We are in the same boat.
Making 360-degree video, designing a board game, and creating English-friendly environment are the actions of our plan. We believe that 360-degree video and board game will be excellent tools to reach as many youth as possible.
As the saying goes, action speaks louder than words. In order to follow the possible results of our action plan, we designed a course of Explore東港迎王for 2 lessons. We also conduct the pre-test and post-test comparison for 30 junior high school students from東港High School. As the table presented, the proportion of young generation with positive attitude toward東港迎王has highly increased in the 3 dimensions. Our action plan gained positive feedback from junior high school students.
As for English-friendly environment, we gave our recommendations to the chairman of Donglong Temple. English version of東港迎王flyer, English introduction of the worship process, and English-speaking guides cooperation. He is supportive and willing to provide us the opportunities for display our product in the Donglong Temple.
After our research, we came to the conclusions. First, the importance of東港迎王is not just in the culture, religion, and tourism. It unites the whole community and brings the locals a sense of belonging. Furthermore, it gives東港people a reason to come back home.
Second, we found that most of the東港people shows positive attitude toward this event. However, in identification and affection, the young generation's rate is lower than other age groups, which shows the crisis of passing down.
Third, for foreigners,東港迎王is one of the most fascinating events they have experienced in Taiwan. They really want to explore more about it. However, the lack of English information makes them hard to do so.
Lastly, to pass down and promote東港迎王, we can use diverse ways, like board game and 360-degree video, to raise young generation's interest. Also, if we combine them with school courses, they are more likely to learn it and pass it down. Moreover,東港迎王should be more English-friendly, so that the foreigners can understand the meaning of this event.
Here comes our suggestions. First, young generation tends to participate in one thing out of curiosity. However, without strong inner belief, their passion cools down as time goes by. Thus, teachers, cultural workers, and volunteers' dedication is the key. Through their teaching and guiding, young people can build a deeper understanding and belonging to their own culture. Second,東港迎王is the best expression of Taiwanese religious culture. If we can make this event more English-friendly, we can attract more foreigners, and once they experience the full meaning of it, they will know it's not just a religious event, but a demonstration of Taiwanese spirit.
You're right. Culture is something that binds us together, makes us who we are, and reminds us where we came from.
東港people remember their history, rejoice in their rich cultural heritage, honor their ancestors, and at the same time, they strive toward a better future.
The more I learned about my own culture, the more I cherish it. If you ask me why, I think that's because
we're in the same boat. If you're interested in our topic, here is some information for your reference. Thank you.